Let's see. Alright. Oh, it worked this time. Okay. Head off to the side. Hey, Green! Isn't it kind of... Nah, I'm just messing. How you been? I know usually, as you kind of see, it's kind of every other day that I'm on here or so. So I can keep a good balance. Need to go and give this a thorough cleaning real quick. Good. I think we were talking about this the other day on like, oh, do I like do anything like dental related? And this is something that I'm just finishing up that I started the other day, which was making a retainer for someone. And just gonna give this a little bit of a buff down to make sure it's clean enough. A lot of this pink and purple stuff is either going to be like wax that melts down, or Sharpie, or not Sharpie, dry erase marker that just sticks to my piece here. But it's nice because it's on the fly, and I can just hit this with steam and it'll clean it off pretty quick and easy later. Alright, so I have a couple things here that I was working on before I had to call it short the other day. I need a couple of these tools. I'll put that over here. Alright, I need to keep an eye on my camera because I don't have it hooked up to power right now, so I need to make sure it doesn't die on me. Alright, so, like I mentioned, actually I think I said the word retainer. This isn't a retainer. This is a mouth guard to help with biting down and everything. Oh yeah, that's right, you mentioned before about like a model of a mouth, and I'm sure if I look around I might have my type it on it here. I have one that's been kind of bruised and beaten because of my kids, but it's around here somewhere. Pretty sure if I looked hard enough I can find it. But another one that I have set up, I believe, is this one right here, where it's just a device, like metal piece, which is called an articulator, and it acts like your jaw, so that when you go and open up really wide, it goes and bites down just as you originally would bite down normally. And I have it set on this articulator with the actual models of the person and maybe something that was told to me on what to do, and then I bond them, or I make them set together with this white material versus this blue, and I can tell them apart, so later if I want to break it off, it's pretty easy to do. But yeah, that's just one of those that's of a real person's mouth, but I have one that's somewhere around here that works better too. But yeah, cool stuff. I wanted to finish these up. I want to clean them up a little bit because this person here is going to double this this mouth guard as a bleaching tray also. So I want to make sure that I don't cut it like a mouth guard, because usually we would just go and cut this going straight across, but because I want it to be used as a bleach tray, I want it to be scalloped or have like a U shape around each neck of the tooth, so that the material doesn't go up and onto the teeth. So that right now I need to mark it. So I'm just going to use a regular old pen, and I can go and take this and make little marks. That's going to help guide me. And I'll go and zoom in so we can see exactly what's going down. Make sure to, when I cut this, I'm going to stay a little bit underneath towards this extra side when I cut. This is a rough guide. Now this is where the difficulty comes from, because I have this piece that connects from this premolar tooth over here to this molar tooth, and there's a space in between where a tooth is missing. Now I got to keep that nice and wide so that it can go and latch onto that last tooth. But I can easily just go and just cut this short, because more than likely we're not going to do anything to this last tooth anyway. Same thing over here on this other side where we're missing either one large tooth, a molar, or two molars here, and that's why we have this distance, because this could easily be a wisdom tooth, but I actually see right here, this is a wisdom tooth that I don't need in my case, and then over here I'm pretty sure I clicked it off or something. So I did that over here, I'll probably cut this one short, but I'm going to leave this on, and I'm going to ask the patient what they want, and then I'll just come straight across for the linguals, and that one will be fine. Same thing over here on this other one. This lower one, for some reason, is not seating or sitting down all the way. There it goes. I still need to trim this one up pretty good. So with that, let me cut off a lot of these wisdom tooth spots here. This will let me take it off and on pretty easy as we do this next part. That should be fine right now. It's being really finicky when I try to seat it down over here on the lower left, but it's working now. And now that I got my markings made, sounds a little bit more standard that I can usually work with. I can start doing my cuts here. I'm just going to cut it a little bit shy of that red line, because I can always cut more later. I don't want to cut it too short to begin with. I want to make sure everything's good on this side. Okay. Alright. Got all that cleaned up. Clean off a little bit over here on the back end. Okay. That should be good there. Alright, I like that. I'll just have to flame up the edges just to get it a little bit more a little less pokey, even though it's not that pokey to begin with right now. And then where's my, there it is. Always gotta wear eye protection for this stuff. Okay, go back in the reverse direction. Good. Nope. All right. Yeah, this one fits pretty snug. Yeah, I still need to cut underneath this one. Take goggles out for now. All right. Go and punch in. I'll probably leave all this. All right. Maybe I should turn that to make it work better. And then gotta clean it up a little bit more on the edge with this cut. And from there we go. Back on reverse. Alright, I think that's just about it. Just gotta go and put these in an ultrasonic, give them a little bit of a clean, and it'll be good there. Let's take all these bits out, back in the area. And then I need to get this piece off. Plug this sucker over here. And then we plug the camera back up so it doesn't die on me. Alright, so we got these all finished. Just gotta clean them up on a different. And then we can go on and do our next piece. Okay. These off to the side real quick. I'm gonna kill the audio so it doesn't blast the stream. Alright. Cool. Those pieces. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Keep that off on the side for now. And I don't need goggles anymore. Ah. Alright. Let me get this piece set up, and then I think I want to work on the bottom part of my ring. Or I say bottom part, but I really should say the mandibular portion. Alright. Have this lower portion. It'll look weird because it's going to be end to end, but I think I need to sink. It's going to look really dumb if I take off two of these laterals. If I take the laterals out, then the canines can fit at least a little bit more inwards and be jutting out a little bit. It's going to look like an orc or something. It's going to look all funky. I just need to make these teeth a little bit thinner, then bring these in. But I don't have any extra putty impression material, so that's going to make it difficult. So let's see. Put this on for a moment. That's what happened. Okay, that makes sense now. Pull this over a little bit. Take off a lot of this lower area. It's gonna take away from the... Hey, Pada! What's up, bud? How have you been? Hopefully you've been doing good. Oh, you got Terraria. Oh, that's cool. Long time ago when it came out, me and my buddies tried playing it. It was pretty much right when like Minecraft and everything else came out too, and it was just very different because I never really got into Minecraft at that time either. But when it came to Terraria, at that point in my life I just couldn't get into it. But I'm pretty sure and I've seen people make it a super fun game and experience. So, hopefully, or hold on, let me guess. You're a master at that one too? You're getting all the secret endings and everything? There's a hidden keyblade somewhere in there. I'm sure of it that you can find. Do I have these ones over here? How much more space do I have in this? Let's see. It makes you laugh to install Terra, but to play with mods, why do they give you another application that is just for mod? No, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts. I was visiting my father since they've been. Oh, okay. Well, that's always different. That's always different. I'm trying to get Kingdom Hearts, or I should say, I'm going to get put Kingdom Hearts on my little device over here that's on the side right now, and then I'm gonna try to figure out a way to play it and stream it and everything too for Kingdom Hearts 3. I should make that also. Yep, I still have those 99% objects with Aqua. That's always gonna be a tough one when it comes to getting that to do it. I've even wanted to try to give that what's it called 0.2 or 0.8. I forgot what it was called. I kind of want to give that a try because I never tried that version of Kingdom Hearts also. So it seemed like a fun. Of course, I wouldn't max it or anything like that, but it seems like it'd be fun to be able to do that one. Ah, my bottom teeth. I'm gonna try to get these to process today. See what I can do with them. 0 point. That's what it's called. That's right. Cool though. I'm trying to get this over here to. Does this work the same way as the other ones do? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's see. Is practically being secret boss without taking damage. I've seen tutorials and it's crazy. That seems interesting that there's people out there that are getting that 100%, and I feel like it's just constant trial and error, constantly just resetting at that point. So seems like it'd be cool though. Man, I just like the graphics and just I love the graphics and the little story that's behind there. So that's what also makes it cool for me. Especially watching you play it with such ease, it seems. Oh, oh, I know who that is. Oh, what's up? What you found? I'm guessing this person that just subscribed or whatever is in the chat. Then, I know who that is. It's been a while. Let's see. I want to get this, and that is 35. And I can only get handle 27. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, I know this nerd. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, AFK. That's right. I need to drop the screen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it goes. Okay, so that drops at 8. You get that one, and that one. All right. What was I gonna do? I'm trying to get this over here done. That won't give that much, but that'll work. All right, let's see. Let that do its thing over there. I need to take off a little bit of the gum tissue here. Turn my heater back on. Induction heater. Get the wax pot on again. This one a little bit. Those rings look cool. Can I commission one? I know you'd wear this ring over at work too. I pretty much have another one that's right here, but I just don't have the back ring. And the thing is also that I need to do is I need to get it I need to get a ring sizer so I can actually do it for other people, because I have a bunch of students that want to get one too. What's it called? Well, I think I want to try Terraria. Oh, that's gonna be cool. It'd probably be good, Pata, to get a little break from Kingdom Hearts. I should say, mastering Kingdom Hearts at that point. Terraria should be a fun little side project, I'm sure. Oh, that's right. There you go. There you go, AFK. I don't even know your ring size at that point. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, just give me one of your other rings that you have, and then I can pretty much mimic it and size it up and do all that fun stuff. The main thing I want to get going is get them so that they can bite, because I want to wear one. I want to wear it. I need to make another one. Hey Nora, what's up? It's been. Oh, I was about to say the same thing. Been a bit, right? So all my usuals are back and everything. Dang, I need to stop eating. Sometimes these rings are getting too hard to be able to get off and on and everything like that. But I want to be able to get it so I can bite down like this. But that's the goal, and then I can freak out my students that way too. Oh, is this where? Yeah, I'm wearing this the right way. Cool. Well, at least I can leave with my head high, up high, title teacher, teacher of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I'm telling you, you should. You'd probably find a pretty good market to do tutorials or something like that through some way, with all the knowledge that you have, and make that useful. Put it on that channel that you've been working on and everything. I'm gonna try to process this one tonight. I feel like I want to take out a couple of these teeth here in the front because it's just too big, or it's too wide. But it makes sense because if I take them out, which looks weird to have them just missing like that. If I took them out and pulled in the canines into that position, I made them just a wee bit pointier. Yeah, it looks dumb. It looks stupid, but it fits within that bite, I believe. Not really. Not too much. It's too much of a size change for it to look right. Let me go and melt this back into shape. That's right. You guys always watch stuff on Twitch over there, don't you? Or at least a lot of live things. With man, I forget what JJ's thing is. I always mess up how to say his name. Ace Demonics or something like that. Daedric? Adric? No, it's not an R. There's no R. Not Daedric. Dead I see. Ace Data see. Something. I need to get schooled on how to say his things. Oh, okay. Yeah, every now and then he shows up here too. Every now and then. Like aesthetic. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's see, if I want this to sit inwards, then I don't need it to be as thick. So I can take off a good amount of the inside portion. There it is. All right. Just have it be an open bite like that. I got my favorite niece a big cat pillow. Oh, they are going to love it. They're going to, more than likely, for one, beat each other up over it on who claims ownership or whatever. And then the winner, or the loser, is going to steal it from the other one while the other one's sleeping. So it'll be fun. Yeah, right? It'll teach them to be strong at that point. Alright. Had to go and get that handled right real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I can probably flame this up a little bit. I think like you were mentioning, or like I was saying before, I go and squeeze this up just a hair. If I put this on, it's going to have this little bit of an open bite between the canines. But that might make it more sinister to be able to like just put something in there. Maybe I could put like a piece of cheese or something like that. Or I can simulate a freaking tongue. And I can make it just for this lower. A piece of cheese. Well, I don't know. It was just out of nowhere. Tongue is cool though, and that's the thing is now that I'm all thinking like I could do some fun things with that, where it's just specifically for this lower set, and whenever I want to wear it, then I could just go put it on. And it looks like they're almost chewing on their tongue a little bit through that open bite that they have there. So now I gotta construct a tongue. And then put little taste buds on there, so I'm about to get all creepy with it even more now. So with that, I need some wax. Of course I have a bunch of wax, but I need a certain type of wax that I want to use. Which one do I want to use? Let's just do this. It's going to need to be small. About okay, so it needs to be about that size. And it's only going to be sticking out that big. Alright, so let's go ahead and put those out. Alright, so I can go ahead and that's perfect. Okay. Whew. Hot wax. Always feels good. Let's go a little bit. Let's round it up a little bit more. Okay, and through the heat of my thumb, was able to make it more concave, so it has a little bit of dip into it. I'll go and okay, and now I need, let's round out the edge, or let's get the edges all being one piece. Okay. I'm gonna go just slightly soften up the top. Let's make the taste buds using one of these little brushes. Alright. Now I can go and give it a little bit of that soft bend and make it stick out like that. It's going to be a little too long at the beginning right here, but if I can get this in that proper spot, I can see how much it's going to be jutting out. Well, that's gnarly. Too much, or too big, or I should say too long, but it's just about getting there. So let's go and cut a little bit off of the back end a little bit. It's really cool. I need this to be a little bit more warmer. King Boo-esque. Yeah, I like that. King Boo-like, right? That'd be a fun one to do. If I can get it to be just right. Okay, so we cut a little bit off the back. It's going to need to go and lurch itself over the anteriors, the lowers kind of, in a Boo-like fashion. Alright, and then let's punch in a little bit. Oh, I need to peak my ring up a little bit more. That's too much, I swear. See, this this is how I'm gonna keep everyone away from me. Be like, oh, he's married. Oh, but that's a really grotesque ring that he's wearing. Weirdo, keep away from him. It's the perfect thing to make sure that my wife knows that I'm safe out there. So this looks so gnarly. I think I have darkish pink acrylic to be able to make this work. I want this to kind of lurch over a little bit more though. Add a little bit of a what is my settings here? I'm doing good. There we go. Alright. And actually, I should give it a little bit of a hill to simulate what our tongue really naturally looks like. To get one side versus the other. And then I'll stipple it again for the taste buds right after. Okay, that should be just about getting there. Do you ever make large sculptures? You'd be good at it. I tell you, I am a terrible, for the most part, to what I believe. I have like no imagination. Of course, everyone's gonna probably say something along that route, but I do like recreation. So this, what I'm thinking of and how I'm thinking about for making this, is mainly based on my memories of, for one, now that you reminded me, a little bit of King Boo, and a little bit based off of, I think it's the mimics, the treasure boxes from like Dark Souls, which is also another variation of all the other versions of mimics through like game history and everything like that. But I think if I had the materials and stuff like that, that'd be a fun thing to do. But as far as artistic and everything like that, or like good at these, I don't think I'm that great. But when you've been around tongues and teeth for 15 years, I hope you know how to potentially recreate them. Or at least if you ever wanted to be into like dental labs things. But I mean, I'm actually feeling pretty satisfied with what this has going on for it, for as much of a on-the-fly move that we all saw to create and everything. But I've told my wife and everything, I was like, if you just start the Etsy shop and everything like that, put on there whatever you want to sell, and then a secret section for like cursed items involving dental things. Totally, that is something that I would fly by and want to help out with. But my main thing is mimicking. My main thing is to be able to do the copies. Let me hit this with the. Let me make this. Give this a couple of taste bud marks. I feel like I can make this also a detachable item, so that I can just make it be a little pin and set, mimic him exactly. Yeah, that is my vision right there, and enough. And I want it to be whole enough that I can wear this back part so that if I do have it more in a open style, that it shows a little bit of the inside. That's just not a facade back behind all that. I'm gonna make this. Okay. Alright. So, how am I gonna do this how am I gonna do this correctly? I need to fill in that small spot with wax to also start. Cool. I wonder if it would work if they were two pieces connected to one band by a slight hinge, but I'm not sure how to accomplish that. Okay, see? That's the things I need. I just need the idea and the task, and now I can start thinking of something to make it work. But let me try to put my brain to that concept like you're saying. They were two pieces connected to one band by a slight hinge. So making this a 3-piece ring at that point? Is that where we're kind of going on about in a way? Thankfully, I might have a large enough pre-knuckle? Post-knuckle? I don't know what the hell to call this. But if I could do something along that line, it would be like that. My actual ring, but not really doing the ring. Ooh, that'd actually create like a back of the mouth sequence right there. Now that's with this not fully finished and everything, but I can recreate it to be like a TMJ. Let me go and take a little bit of the back off of this portion. That way it can move slightly as one piece and you can fidget with it, but I'm not sure. Definitely there's going to be ways, and one way that you start with is getting this ring off Vaseline. I always have a little bit of Vaseline. Perfect. Alright. That will stay by. So, let's see. Oh, let me go and make sure that my other thing that I was working on over here is done. Transferring some files. But I'm pretty sure I can do some magic with a couple of my wire bending materials. I don't know if I want to use a thick one. An 07. Let's see. Do I want to use a 0.7? I don't think so. Probably something a little bit larger. Yeah, but you know what? Actually, now that you mentioned it, that it could be more of like a fidgeting item. That actually sounds like it would be pretty rad too. I can do something. I can make it for my dental folk that are fidgeters, and just make a ring that fits that need, but with the theme. No more of the little fidget spinners or anything like that. This one goes out to my dental peeps. But I can use this, and I'm pretty sure if I mimic the hinge of a Typodont. Where the hell's my Typodont at? I was looking for it earlier for another person that was here, but let me go and delete these files here. Let me go and throw that onto here. I don't need this one. I don't need that one. Alright, cool. So let's see what I can do as far as that part. Because I can reinforce it with a little bit of wire and have a couple of hinges sticking out, make them into a really tight loop that I can kind of semi-fix it onto. Where's my... Not that one, not that one, not that one. I'll need a wire cutter. And here you are. Make this a super tight loop. About there. Obviously, let me know when it works or not next time. Definitely, you always show up and start sparking ideas, Nora. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully, we can get some magic worked out on this, and then you can get your set when that day comes. There we go. But you have a good night yourself. That's why I had that weird bend on that one. Alright. Let's go and punch in a little bit so I can see some things. I feel like I can put this a little bit more off to the side, but this is where when everything bites. Where's my other part of the ring? There it is. No, this is perfect. That is going to be actually a difficult thing to do to make this actually fill in. I might have to do this in 2 parts then. See, how am I going to do this? Actually, that needs to go in a little bit too. How do I want to do this? If I pour the tongue up first, re-impress the rest of it. Now if I pour up the tongue first, so you impress it, pour up the tongue, put the matching teeth into it, have that cure. Do some diatorics to make it retentive. Then I can go and set the teeth in place into the tongue. And then pour up the rest. But that might give me enough. If I play this right, I could make this removable. But where's the fun in that? So, yeah. Let's just do this. Make it one whole piece. And then we can get that going. So then I need alginate. Oh no, I don't need alginate. What do I need? I could use my hydrocolloid material. The alginate won't work because it's going to... The alginate is going to distort. I'm not using a heat-cured resin, I'm using cold cure, so it doesn't really matter too much. And it's flexible. That's the best part, is that it's flexible. Can I glue to it? No, I can't glue to it because it's going to be wet. So in that case, well, actually, I actually need to make the whole backing too on that one. Or I need to... Where the hell did it go? There it goes. Alright. I need to analyze how much room I got for this. So I set my ring there. And let's go ahead and start by Vaselining this finger up a little bit. Yeah, that's where the difficulties come. So that I need to make this sit right about in the middle. So even right there, I can't squeeze my finger in as much as I want to. What if I made it with this? Even though these teeth don't look that nice, I actually need to clean up a lot of it too. I can get it. Oh, okay. I can use this as my example one. I knew there was a reason why I made this. So I can use this as an example one. I can put some stuff in here on the sides and have it hang like a hinge. So instead of it having to be its own ring, it can just be a slip and clip, and it could just hang off on the side and kind of just like laugh, dangle like that, which sounds even more sinister. There would be no way I can slip a glove on at that point, but essentially I wouldn't be wearing these during times when I need to slip on a glove anyways. Alright. What if I did it in reverse? That's also something I haven't explored, is to have the maxilla all the way at the edge. I have the second ring here and have it like that, which would look kind of weird unless someone looked at you from the opposite direction. Then they would actually see it in its normal form. This would allow me to close my fingers. If I have it hinged like that, it's going to be sticking out. It's going to be like a class 3 at that point from this position, unless I thin it up on the back a little bit more, which I could. Oh, there's tons of room to be able to thin it up if I need to. It's almost like he's sticking his tongue out purposefully, which we do when we stick it out like that. Kind of like the hinge, the slip and clip. Idea. But it is too late at the moment. I'm gonna go and think of a way to get that to work out, and then I'll give that a try tomorrow once I diagram out the rest of this. But for tonight, I think we're done. And I need to get some rest. So let me get this off here. And then if anyone's here, that's not the people I know already. You have a good night.